live streaming is on. That is so pleasant. Okay. Welcome everybody to another United States Pirate Party uh, bi-weekly Jitsi meeting. That's it, all of it now. I'm Drew Bingaman. I will be your captain for this evening. Um, I guess we'll just go around and do IDs. Ben, I see you first.
Ahoy, howdy. I am Ben Horlick, the United States Pirate Party's quartermaster, as well as the representative from Texas.
Okay, I need to unmute. Johnny.
John Robinson, Secretary of the Pennsylvania Pirate Party.
Wanda.
Wanda, Florida representative.
Awesome. Nomad of NORAD.
Yeah, I'm also from Florida. I'm one of the other representatives there.
Thank you very much. Dustin?
Hey, this is Dustin from Virginia, also auditor. I just announced that the meeting was happening.
Oh, thank you.
In the Discord. I'm trying to put the YouTube link on there right now.
Okay, great. Thank you. Awesome. Eli?
Hi, I'm Eli McGee. I'm the PR director and Massachusetts representative.
Awesome. Now we're cooking. Mitch?
Ahoy. Jolly Mitch of the Chicagoland Nye, the Illinois Pirate Party. Friend of the show.
Friend of the plank. And last but not least, Ty Clifford.
Oh, hello. Thank you. I was a little late here. I couldn't find the link, and then I was outside talking to someone. Anyway, Ty Clifford, Vice Captain of the United States Pirate Party and West Virginia Observer.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Okay. I know Outreach has some things. Is there anything that anybody needs to report before we check in with Outreach?
Just on the finance transition side, just to keep you all updated there. So yeah, so we're current on our FEC filings. Our next one due will be for Q3 of last year, due October 15th of this year, if I'm doing my calendar math correctly. So that'll be, filed as it should be. And then I've got the bank forms back out to Johnny, or sorry, not Johnny, to
Joe.
Blanking.
Joe?
Not Joe. Jamie, not Johnny, Jamie.
Okay.
Because he's the other, because him and Joe are currently the two co-signers on the account, and he'll turn in the form. That'll get me added, and then we'll be set there as well.
Okay. Cool. Ty, go ahead.
Thank you. Are we jumping straight into reports, or are we going straight to committees? Is that what you're asking?
Well, I was gonna see if we had anything else to report, and if we do, then yeah, let's do it, and then we'll kick over to Outreach. So.
Okay. Well, just Ben. Outreach has a very good. This is my reports, Vice Captain reports. Ben, if you could, Outreach does need to understand two things. They need to know, we need to know if we can sell merch directly, and or how would donations be counted, and how can you, not necessarily solicit donations, but what could you do, So that's the big thing on Outreach right now. I attended the meeting that they had. I didn't chime in much. I was just kind of an observer there. But yeah, so if we could get that figured out, because I would like to have us sell merch, that would be nice. But if we could do it legally, or if we can't do it at all, that's understandable. But I wanted to get the final research and saying, because that's not my field. Finance, FEC, all that stuff, that's not my field.
Yeah, I think both of those things, soliciting donations for the party and merch, we should be able to do that. I mean, just obviously we need to know if there's complications or anything, but I don't know
Right.
why we
And
shouldn't
I'm
be able
not
to do that.
I'm not asking for a decision right, like
Mhm.
maybe there's stuff that just needs to be researched, but it would help. That's just a personal thing that's my only report that I have to give, and then whatever after that. Yeah, sure.
Ben, go ahead. You've if you want to respond to that.
Yeah. Thank you, and thanks, Tide, for bringing that to my attention. I didn't see that. So, I mean, and maybe I think what I probably should do is do like a quick write up for the benefit of kind of both the outreach committee and then kind of everybody writ large, and what we like, kind of how that would work. I guess the short answer is that yes, we can. Like, we definitely can, but there'll be like how it gets counted and making sure that we're getting the right information so that we can then kind of report out how we're doing it is like that would be so it would be more of like a compliance thing. Like it's definitely a thing that we can do. It's just like what we got to get what sort of information we got to collect to get together. So let me go back to the kind of the regulations and whatnot, like do the research, and I'll type something up and post it for the outreach committee. If that makes sense.
Sweet, thank you, and take your time. I it was just a thing that we were wondering. We're kind of like
it's the right question to be
split
asking.
on that. Yeah, so
Thank
you.
Yeah.
And if you need help with that, let me know about things that I can.
Yeah, Dustin, that's a good thing for us to work on together. Actually, maybe we'll take it offline, but
yeah,
I'll do an initial assessment, and you can make sure that you agree with it, just for getting multiple eyes on it.
Okay, cool. Any other reports before we jump into outreach? Not seeing anybody's hand. So, okay. So I guess there's 2 items for outreach.
there's quite a few actually.
Okay. All right. Do you want to? Are you volunteering to report for outreach?
Yeah, just because I've.
Okay.
been
Then I'll give you the floor.
I have the most recent thing, I guess. So I guess earlier today we went through the newsletter for the Vermin Supreme stuff, and there is a specific image that needed approval by the PNC for use by the Vermin Supreme campaign. And actually, I saw that it was posted earlier on X. So it was it was just the Vermin Supreme campaign logo-ish label thing.
What do you mean it needed permission?
They were just asking for approval for that to be on.
Wait.
With like the use of the pirate logo on it.
Do you know how absurd that is?
Yeah,
It's what was asked for.
I mean,
Lawyers
What do you-
gonna
Yeah.
lawyer. Lawyers gonna lawyer. Like if they want it,
I mean, I would.
let's take it mild. Let's just take it mild. Take it mild. Let's watch.
I would like to motion to approve the Vermin Supreme campaign.
Yeah, let's
usage
approve
of
it.
Any and all
theoretical.
PNC, USPP, or state party produced content.
We literally have still our shit on the website.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about this? Is there anybody that objects at all to the Vermin Supreme campaign using anything that we've ever created within their campaigns? Speak now or forever hold it. I mean,
No.
I'm giving y'all fair time here to make sure that you don't object to that.
I
No.
say
No,
you should be
then-
free to pirate our materials.
Good.
Yeah,
Use
exactly.
it. Use it. Yeah.
My West Virginia chapter graphics wouldn't look as good if I couldn't freely do that.
Right. Okay. Dustin, sorry to like kick you around there a little bit, but I'll at least go into the next item, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So so basically I guess still pending a decision from the Vermin Supreme side on the newsletters, but tentatively, there were 17 newsletters that we put out on a weekly basis, and that is something we would be working through using those different things we're putting together. So that's a general update on that. And then,
Okay, let's hold right there.
Okay.
Who's drumming? Who's drumming? Somebody was drumming. Anyways, that was sorry. No, I think right here is a good time to solicit anybody that wants to work on the newsletter. To Dustin, who's the best person to get in contact with?
I mean, me, V, and I think Wanda has been like on that consistently.
May I interject?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, Dustin.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Des, Waterloo, is it Tim? They're going to speak with Des about getting the campaign access and take a look at what's kind of going on there and what they can do in terms of sending an email out. And then Dustin and Water will get together and put kind of like a palette together, right? And see what sticks from there. They're thinking like Fridays will be a good time to get the emails out, or maybe even Monday, to kind of gauge when people are opening up things, and then 16 more times of that. So it's going to be a lot. We do need volunteers. Graphics, stories, news articles, anything you can just kind of contribute. Yeah. That's what I picked up on the meeting anyway.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be relatively short, but things will vary slightly from week to week, and it's supposed to be lighthearted with a little bit of policy on each one. And
we need silliness. We need silliness because that's Vermin.
Yeah.
Vermin. He's good. He's good at that. He's very satirical. But just a little bit of seriousness. Sorry, and behind that.
Yep. Things that are supposed to give a hint of piratiness, but not overload people, basically, I guess.
Well, it's all in the name of promotional materials. So anybody that's interested in any of that, any parts of that, like they said, they're looking for people to do graphics and other things that isn't necessarily writing, right? So yeah, if you're interested in contributing in any of those things, what do we say? Dustin, V, or Wanda, you guys are all working on it. Ty, are you in on that too?
I'll say the same thing I said when I joined the meeting. I'm there to observe and stop us from running off a cliff.
Gotcha.
I have been ultra busy. I have been picking up a lot of the extra shifts just for disclosure of my personal life, like a lot. So I haven't been able to contribute as much as I wanted to recently. But
it happens.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad. It happens.
But like I said, I'm here, and like I said, I always chime in to steer us away from the cliff.
Okay, Dustin. Any other? We got another item for outreach that was on your kind of list of things that we needed to talk about.
Yeah, another thing was getting the pirate newsletters back up, which I still did not end up testing, but I will be testing that. And then we've had the templates for that for a long time.
Okay.
We just need to get that working.
So
in terms of
again, you're
functionality.
probably. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of cross work on those two things. But still, if you maybe would rather just write piratey stuff, I guess maybe, you know.
Yeah, but the pirate ones are on a month, something we were planning to do on a monthly basis rather than on a weekly. So that's a much smaller load, I think.
Right. You got your deadlines are a little longer. So cool. But again, looking for volunteers. Get in touch with these guys, and best way is probably getting on the Discord. So.
And then the final topic I had for outreach stuff was maps.
Okay.
I have stuff for rendering a map that I got from an open source stuff, and I've tested it, and the maps they work already. What I would like to do is do some like simple color coded stuff for like where you can vote and where you cannot.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Like from a strategy standpoint for voting for Vermin Supreme, and then also just for like, I guess, places where it's likely your vote wouldn't impact the overall vote. And then places where RCV exists, so you can vote that way. That way people are informed going in, like, hey, you can vote for Vermin Supreme and be not impacted in regard to the overall election.
So what's the ask here, Dustin? Are you looking for volunteers there on that side too?
Yeah. So what I would ask for that is more so like an information, just a list of different states and like information about states that I can put on there. I can do the stuff to put that on the map, but it would be good for people to help me with the baseline information so I know what to put on there and so that information.
So basically what I wrote earlier?
Yeah. Just restating it on here.
Vote Vermin, states you can vote in, how to promote in general.
Okay.
Those are the things you're looking for?
Right, but in terms of like specific help that's needed, people helping with that data and making sure that it's accurate, so I can put the right things into the map to show people. Would be appreciated.
Okay, there you go. Get with Dustin if you have some of those answers. Ben, go ahead, and then I'm going to check in with Johnny. Good? Okay. Johnny, did you still have something you wanted to?
No, not really. Just wondering what topics would be covered under the newsletter. I was a bit late for that. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. Dustin?
I respond to that. So it's actually Waterloo that has the list, unless, Dustin, you have the list?
It's around somewhere, but I don't have it on hand. So
we expanded on it a lot, and I'm pretty sure he added more to it.
I mean, what I would say is if you have something you want to write about it, and just kind of submit it. I mean,
well, that's what the Canon channel is for.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
okay.
Yeah. That goes out to the whole audience. If you want to write something up, send it in. The Canon channel on the Discord, Ty.
Yeah, exactly. The Discord channel, the Canon. You put it in there, and everybody who is responsible for whatever social media they have, we take it upon ourselves to review it, and then post it. That's what that's for. For an immediate fire, you want this to go out to the social media, so you put it in the Canon.
Okay. I will take advantage of that if I think of anything.
All right. Was that all? Was that all of your items, Dustin?
Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. I can't.
Okay.
Got anything, but
Gotcha. All right. Next, we're gonna go back to platform. Did the platform committee put together their proposal?
This is Shay. I'd assume is here as well. We didn't get a lot of work done, tinkering more so.
Okay.
Yeah,
would
I've been doing too much other stuff. Sorry.
So I mean, if we're kicking the can, that's cool. I mean, we can.
You know me, I have some questions.
You have questions, Ty? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is this about the AI?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I think it's more just around the wording for like what would be put out as actual things, right? Or
Yeah,
I don't know.
well,
I've been in the loop.
how it would be worded in the plank when it's added
Well,
to the.
let me ask you this, Shay. Could you say something, 500 words or less that would be beneficial for the United States Pirate Party in terms of artificial intelligence?
I think so.
I mean, like, could you say it now?
Oh, basically, we have the platform seems to revolve around not replacing human workers, enabling the tools and identification being like that we recommend.
I'll stop you now. Don't waste your breath. You're saying everything that you already had in the past. I think that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. To be honest,
they're taking what we talked about a couple of last meeting, and they're kind of refining the language a little bit.
Yeah, I think that I honestly believe that's fair. I'll honestly try to write up a summary of that paragraph within the next week.
It's Frank, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, apologies for being late. I just wanted to say in regards to automation in general that in a sane economy, we would want to remove human labor and human drudgery from the human condition. So it would be good to automate as much as we could. But given the fact that we have to trade labor for income, then we are forced to engage in that all the time. And that's what's the pressing matter in that case. So hopefully we can move towards a better economy that would remove the need for human labor.
Dustin.
Hey, so I would just say, in contradiction to that, I would say there are like a pretty decent size of the population that truly do like manual labor jobs that they do currently. So I would say that's probably something that, well, in reality has to happen gradually anyways, but some people generally do like those things. So yeah. I would agree moving away from things, but moving away from the worst things first, where it's obvious that people want to get rid of those jobs, I think makes sense. Sorry,
go ahead.
I was just going to say that I really don't foresee AI replacing manual labor jobs like Dustin was saying. That just doesn't really make sense to me.
Dustin, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to leave my hand up.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Sorry.
I
think it's just
Mitch, go ahead.
Ahoy. I will just say that it may not be a bad idea to just write in some type of protections and say, AI should not be replacing our jobs in the sense that this is our income. That's really it. Just I do see Frank's point of just that we need that we essentially pay with our bodies with labor. And then Dustin, to your point, I do understand the aspect that some people like to have these jobs. So I guess there's just kind of a balance that's going to have to be found. I think AI shouldn't cost people their jobs, I think is really what it boils down to. That if this is a tool, it's a tool that should be helping people, not replacing people.
Helping people, not replacing
Wanda, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I think I just came up with like the proper wording for the idea here, and that's that AI should not be used to deprive working class people of their incomes.
Ooh.
How about livelihood?
Well, that works too. I like that.
Actually, I think I'd like to put in a vote for incomes because we don't care if people work or not. Really. I mean, if they could get the money and not work.
Yeah. Okay. That's the original wording then. Ty, you've got your hand up.
As long as we can, just look over a draft of that, we'll approve or rewrite it.
Well,
but I wanted to touch on one thing. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just. I mean, I think where we're at is are we going to have is somebody volunteering to write up a the plank essentially?
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Okay.
But I need to see what each of these finalizations are first, because now that we've all talked about it, because it's a big deal. I mean, we're
yeah. So what we need Wanda to put that in it's an Etherpad, right? Is it on an Etherpad currently, Shay?
Yeah, there's a link in the not the IT, the platform committee.
Okay. So we need Wanda to pop in on that and write that statement in there. Unless somebody wants to put any more, unless we don't agree to put that go in there. Ugh. Wow.
I've been dropping one-liners in it all week.
Okay. Mitch.
And this kind of just goes along with what we've already said, and I don't want to sound redundant when I say it, but I think just mentioning AI for the sake of human advancement or human improvement versus human replacement, in the sense that just AI should be making our lives easier, not taking over what we do.
Yes, absolutely. I use it all the time to do a lot of things. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we pretty much agree on where what we'd like to say. We just need it into a nice, neat package.
See, Shay, I told you, come to one of the meetings. Bring your ideas. Beautiful things happen.
So yeah, when you guys have it ready, bring it to us. I'm sure we'll it sounds like we've got a bunch of people here ready to talk about it. So yeah, get it written up, and we'll do it. All right. Let's see. And I don't think there isn't anybody here from the Supreme campaign.
Yeah, they had a meeting at the same time tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we can get an update from them next time. And let's see.
Something on that though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure we get the analytics of when the marketing and when we should send out campaigns and stuff. Just add on to that.
Okay. Cool. All right. Camera walk for September 11th. Is that where we're doing that? We're
I
back on that?
did that. I have did that in my personal time, and I haven't found any cameras. I have literally found all home cameras.
Right.
And they're not enough.
I mean, if we're counting that, I can think of one right outside my front door.
It's not enough for me to catalog it.
Well,
Right.
rain
Is it-
camos will automatically send stuff to police anyway, right?
True, I have heard about that.
Not necessarily,
Depends on the system.
but yeah, sure. That's another topic, another meeting.
Yeah, the actual the commercial spying on America is it worse, or is it the government spying is worse? That
It's
would be the
fascism, which is worse.
Well, let's not forget Ring once did not encrypt the traffic on cameras at one point.
yeah. Well, there's been a lot of junk from all of the anything that goes in the cloud is not is not secure. I mean, not secure from somebody else seeing it. Let's put it that way. Somebody else has access
You know me.
to something that's in the cloud.
Nothing on the internet is ever anonymous.
Well, that too. Or it's very difficult, or it's very hard to come close to anonymous. Anyways, so we want to just bring that. We'll keep this on the agenda, and we'll talk about it again. Talk Like a Pirate Day is September 19th. Mitch, you usually talk about this.
Give me one moment.
Oh, okay.
Ahoy. Sorry, I was just getting away from the noise. So, Talk Like a Pirate is September 19th, and while we don't have anything necessarily lined up, that would be a easy fix. We were discussing briefly with the Pan American Pirate Coalition about doing something with them. Likewise, I had reached out to Marcus Rediker when we were looking for the Vermin VP, and he said he would be interested in joining us for Talk Like a Pirate Day if we do something. So,
Well, I think. I mean, what do you know? What day of the week that is? I don't have it.
it looks like that's going to be a Thursday.
Okay. Well, is there any reason we can't live stream like in the evening on on that Thursday?
I don't see any reason off the top of my head.
Just
Worst
to-
comes to worst, I'll take the day off that day.
Yeah. And then maybe you take Marcus on that up on that invitation and invite him to join us for a live stream here. We'll just do it just like normal here on our YouTube channel.
Absolutely. I think he's gone on podcasts and just talked about like pirate history and just shot the shit with just people who want to discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
I think especially when it comes to tying pirate history to our history, he is an invaluable guest to have for Talk Like a Pirate Day. So I'll be reaching out to him. I'll try to have something a little more concrete to present to him.
Okay.
And then I will reach out to him.
Yeah, do that, and then see. Yeah, and then see, because I think that could be that could also be very good for our YouTube channel if we get him to come on and talk with a couple of us, and yeah, that'd be sweet. Be awesome. I'm excited. Let's use that stuff. All right. Okay. Ty, go ahead.
Sorry. I just came back. I wanted to talk about merch for US Pirate Party in general. I forgot about it earlier.
Merch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen what I posted earlier.
In the chat?
Yeah, what? Yeah. The Discord, West Virginia merch.
Oh, maybe I did see that.
Well, anyway, it's just it's a badge, and I'm gonna get this badge, and I put the logos on it and everything. And if it turns out good, I would like to make a couple for United States Pirate Party. With I don't know if titles, but it'd be cool to see Drew, Bagelman, Captain, on your own badge. That'd be nice.
Badges.
Ben.
Badges.
That'd be nice. And it's all affordable too. So I'm just saying, if this turns out good, I just wanted to point it out. Look in the Discord West Virginia channel.
I did see that now.
Um,
Now that you reminded me of what it was. Now, yes, I did see that earlier. They do look. It looks cool. Yeah. Give us your review when you get your first sample.
Yeah, I'm testing it out, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. But I think it's something that the United States Pirate Party should look into if it happens to be good.
Cool. All right. I think one other thing I was requested to kind of make a big deal of everybody get out there to register to vote, because register to vote because this is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous. So yeah, register to vote, and there still should be plenty of time in every state to register before this election. Really, just and if you can register as a pirate, if they let you write in whatever your party is, just write in pirate. We don't, just because, right here.
I can agree to that.
Go into the database. Yeah, not everywhere can you do that, but Mitch, go ahead.
Yes, I got a question for Shay to ask if they ever got back to you about the $20 to get Vermin as a write-in in Kansas.
Well, you see now, speaking as a member from Kansas, what the deal I got was, sure, you can send that box $20. Might want to go talk to the elections commissioner yourself, though. Sounded like a handshake deal to me.
That's ridiculous. I can't. This whole registering as a write-in thing, it just blows my mind.
I do kind of get it in the fact that it makes sense to require you to have electors if we're in a system with an electoral college.
But we shouldn't be in that system.
But we are in that system.
Right. Ty, go ahead.
Shay, hello, Rich.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, hey everybody.
Hey, Rich, could you ID yourself?
Yeah, I think you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, great. What's up?
Hey, what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Rich. I'm here in Kentucky, and I'm from the Vermin crew. Somebody over at the Vermin Facebook feed said that you guys had Vermin questions.
Oh,
I don't know if we necessarily had questions. Do we have questions? I mean, Ty always has questions.
I always have questions.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I don't have any questions right now. I just want to know who Rich is.
Okay. Now I thought when you
Someone
we
has
chatted
a question.
earlier, Ty. I'm Dr. Waterloo.
Dr. Waterloo. Oh yes. Okay,
Doing the
Wanda.
Wanda is first, and then Dustin.
I was going to say, I do have a vaguely Vermin-related question, but it's actually for you, Drew.
Me?
Yes. So, since they've selected a vice presidential candidate, would we need to endorse that vice presidential candidate?
I mean, I don't know. Do we?
I think we should just let it fly. I looked at it myself, and it seemed fine.
I'm not.
So
Yeah,
it's fine.
I think
like
because we
John.
endorsed the campaign, I have to imagine that any running mate then applied to that campaign would
I
also
don't think
just
it's a problem.
automatically get our
Yeah,
support.
I don't think we should stretch that far.
No, I don't think it's a
It's
problem.
fine to me.
But I mean, yeah, I don't think so. But I mean, it's Vermin.
Well, I have to
Vermin
ask: is
and-
there something of that candidate that would disqualify them?
I don't think so.
Not to my knowledge.
Not to my knowledge either. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I just wanted to know if there was any formal process for that.
No,
I mean,
there isn't.
We're hardly that sophisticated with the presidential side right now. So, Dustin, go ahead.
Right. So I guess, did the meeting confirming whether we would do the Vermin Supreme side newsletter happen yet? Would be a question.
Yeah, I can answer that. We're going to continue forward. Yeah, we have the approval to continue forward with the Vermin Supreme newsletter.
Does that answer that, Dustin?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Rich? Do anything that I guess who did we
Any
just
official reaction about the Joe dropping out?
Crazy times.
Hysterical laughing. That was my reaction.
What are we talking about again?
Well,
Who's Joe?
Biden officially dropped
I'm
out.
I'm pulling a Joe Biden on you.
Okay. Man, I'm okay. I'm having a rough one tonight. Anything? Do we have anything? I don't have anything else on what I have in front of me. So, is there anything else? Any other
No,
business
I'm good.
we need?
To be honest, on the business, on the Pirate Party, I appreciate all of you. Sorry I've been slacking off a little bit. Work has been tremendously tough as another person has quit. So I've been picking up the slack. But other than that, all of you are great. I love all of you. And all of you do great work.
Oh, thanks, Ty.
Another thing for Vermin Supreme side, I just remembered.
Okay.
In regards to maps, so I've been putting together map stuff. Brought up 3 general kinds of maps that might be useful to have. If there are any other maps that would be good and priorities to put together, that would be good to know. These are just maps being put together via like HTML, JavaScript libraries, with like Map Libre, and basically giving what states and locations are safe, quote unquote, to vote, or what states are RCV, whatnot. If there's any particular information that would be priority to put on a map like that, that would be good for informing people. That would be good to know. If there's anything like that that's even wanted in the first place.
I do know that Vermin and Dez only wanted to promote Vermin and promote that ticket in heavily red states and try to avoid the swing states.
Okay. Anything else, or are we waiting for the magic motion?
Motion to adjourn?
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Anybody opposed? Speak now. Turn on your microphone. And no. Okay. No objections. We are good. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thanks to Vermin Campaign for sending Rich over to talk to us, even though we didn't really kick him around too bad.
Next time we'll interrogate you for real.
Yeah, we're going to give you the business next time. I don't know. But yes,
no
get
free
out there.
punnies this time.
Vote Vermin Supreme. Vote Pirate anywhere else you can vote Pirate, even if it's just writing yourself in. And we'll see you next time in 2 weeks. We'll be back here. And I'm going to find where the stop button is, somewhere up right about here.